Oh, hey! Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. And today, we're here to talk about crazy things guests have done at Airbnb. Or crazy requests, or just a downright, get ready for it, this is coming your way. So, near, far, near, and I could run back. First time I saw that on Sesame Street with my son, I think he was 5 years old or something like that. I killed myself laughing. That Grover. Okay, so let's get down to the nitty gritty. First, you're gonna need some coffee for this, and you better be sitting down. I mean, sitting down. That's good coffee. That's coffee from Beartown. So, these are a miscellaneous kind of guess craziness that you get on Airbnb and Vrbo. And I want to be very, very clear on this. It doesn't matter the platform you use, you are going to get crazy guests making crazy requests. Now the greatest crazy request that I can think of that we got was they wanted us to go to the store. They sent me a list on the app, and they wanted me to go to the store and buy all that stuff and put it in the fridge for free because they were there for a week. They figured since they booked it for a week, we should stock the fridge for them when they get there. I canceled them. You get one of those a year, by the way, where you can cancel the booking and you won't lose your 5-star review and you won't get delisted by Airbnb. And I canceled it because I knew if somebody was going to make that request, had the guts, or I should say the ignorance, that a host, you're booking a whole house at a very reasonable price. You want me to go buy $300 worth of food. The list was extensive. And one, I would never do that, even if they paid for it. I don't know their tastes. It's a unreasonable request. And this video is about crazy guest requests, unreasonable requests, and how they're going to leave your place that's just going to drive you nuts. And you're going to think, oh, I don't want to be on the Vrbo app, or I don't want to be on Airbnb, or I don't want to be on whatever app, whatever platform you're using. It doesn't matter. You're going to get these guests. And a lot of people, oh, I'm leaving Airbnb because... No. It doesn't matter which one you're with, or you're with all of them. Travelers are a little on the crazy side. Now I want to put a caveat in here, since you were a couple minutes into this video. 99% of the people that book with you, or I should say 97%, 97 guests out of 100 are wonderful. They know the platform. They book on it all the time. They understand there are house rules and follow them. They leave the house very clean, like for how long they were there. I mean, it's not clean. It's never clean. But they leave it in pretty good shape. And when we get there to turn it over, we can get it done by 4 o'clock, 4:30. And that is 97% of the time. There are those guests where we get there at 11 o'clock and they have not checked out. And I kick them out of the house. I am not nice. If they want to give me a 1-star review because of that, give me a 1-star review. I am not, and I will call Airbnb and I will fight to have it removed. They did not check out on time. The one thing I do when you book with us, I don't do this text like some people do. People get annoyed with that and are not going to book with you. So, but they do get one before they go in of check-in times and check-out times. And the house rules state if you check out late, you will get a 4-star. The best rating you can get is a 4-star review. Okay? So, crazy things that have happened. We've had, our check-in time is 5 o'clock, and almost all of the crazy requests, really crazy requests, come around two themes. They want in early, or they want to stay late. That's one. Can we get in at 1 o'clock? People just left at 11. This is a 4-bedroom house. Really? You think a house can be cleaned in 2 hours? Maybe it's my OCD. I don't think it's OCD. I think I just have a standard. That if I'm staying somewhere, this is how clean it needs to be. Anyone that has worked in the hospitality industry, and I'm sure the people that run the Marriott and Hilton and all those kinds of places, even the Motel 6, cleanliness is, it's down. Punchline. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, and everywhere what we got to do. So, you cannot do this. I don't care if the place was not booked before they got there. It's 5 o'clock. And stick to it. My answer is no. I'm not even sorry we can't do that. I just answer N-O. Oh, that's hard. To do that on a deck. Are you kidding me? You're asking to do something that's outside of the house rules, and the answer is no. I'm running a business here. And the reason I run and I'm so hard on my rules is for the one that will backfire on you, and that great guest is coming in next and the house is not ready, and you blow it for that guest. This is why you follow the rules. Because the great guest is the one that's absolutely beautiful and keep coming back every year. You're never going to see again because you didn't have the house ready. Right? Simple as that. You don't have the house ready. They're not paying that night. That's my rule. Right? We have never not had the house ready. We've had ready at 4:55 and the people are waiting out on the street, and I was not nice to them because they wanted in. Oh, it's okay. No. If you let someone in early while you're currently cleaning the house, they will not give you a 5-star review. You let us in early. You should have been ready. That's what they'll say. So, can I come at 1 o'clock? No. 3 o'clock? No. I had one person that wanted in at noon. And then I said no. I know when they go in, I have an alarm. The front door goes off every time it opens. They went in at exactly 5 o'clock. At 5:05, they texted me, can we book out at 3 o'clock? No. The answer was no. Be booked, checked out by 11 a.m. or there's a $10 a minute penalty fee. Now, I don't know how I would have collected that, but I just texted that and they believed it and they were gone at exactly 11 o'clock. They even said to me, because I was standing there, I can't believe you stuck to your, we always get in early and stay late. I said, this is a 4-bedroom house. How do you think it can be turned around in a couple of hours is beyond me. Never will I ever let them stay there again. They've contacted me and I've said no. No way. I don't want a guest like that. The next thing that comes up, so you got your check-in and that's not too bad. Easy to manage. The next thing is pets. We have had some crazy, I've got 4 Rottweilers. I'll keep them in the yard. No, we do not allow pets of any kind. If I find out you have a pet and you're staying there, say, for a week, because I go every Friday to mow the lawn and in the wintertime shovel the snow, you're gone. I'll kick you out. Right then and there. And everyone's like, well, how do you do that? You tell them to leave. And then you call the Airbnb people and you tell them you're evicting them because they broke the house rules and they have pets. There are no exceptions to this. And I don't understand why people just mamby-pamby. You made the investment. People will try and do crazy things. Don't let them. Next one, they went on the roof of the house and the roof of the garage. How did they not know I wasn't going to know that they were on the roof of the garage? So the house has a deck, big deck, and a garage at the back. And I guess someone found something and could get up there and went up on the roof and had a couple of chairs up there and that they had. And there was like 4 or 5 of them. partying on the roof. Now, there was no loud music. They had the fire pit going. It was summertime. There was no loud music, but they were on the roof. How did I know they were on the roof? My neighbor calls me at 10:30 at night. Hey, Randy, there's people on the roof of your garage. And I'm like, get out. He took a picture with his camera phone and sent it to me. Now, I do not live where my Airbnb is. I'm approximately an hour and 45 minutes away. So I texted them through the app, get off the garage roof or I'm coming to evict you immediately. The response was, we're not on the roof. They will deny everything you, just so you understand, Airbnb guests are nuts. They will deny everything. Well, I drove up there. Because that's what you have to do. You have to go over there. They were not happy when I showed up 2 hours later. They were up. I walked into the yard and I got, who are you? I'm the host. Well, a lot of red faces. The chairs were still on the roof. They left the next morning. You're out. I shut it down, kicked them out. Never coming back. And people were like, huh? And I did not give them their money back for the next 2 days. I told them flat out, how do you think this is appropriate? And they just looked at me like, well, you know, we didn't do any damage. Yeah, you did. You did not. The nuts. Next, can I get a discount? Guests will ask you for a discount, even though you don't offer one. I do not offer a discount. I price my properties competitively. I think offering a discount is a scam. If you want $300 a night for your Airbnb, don't make it $400 a night and offer a 25% discount. Because that's what you're doing. Oh, I'm $400 a night, but you get a 25% discount. Woo! That's the near and far thing. Listen, set your pricing up. Compare to your competitors. Know what you're doing. Don't fly by night it. People don't take any effort, time to know who and what you're doing. I don't offer discounts. I'm not going to offer discounts. I will never, ever allow someone to book outside of the apps. Okay? If I'm on this platform, it's going through the platform. You've seen the video of me talk about this. You are not covered if you take direct bookings. But people will ask for discounts. Can I get 25% off if I book the weekend? No. Decline. They try and book again. Decline. They try and book again. Decline. If you didn't think it had value, go book somebody else. I have met people that wanted to book with us and asked for a discount, and I said no. And then I'm there doing the lawns, and they're like, hey, is this the Lighthouse? And I'm like, yep. And like, oh, we tried to book it, but the host declined us. I said, that was me. Oh, you're the host. Yeah. Why'd you do that? Because you asked for a discount. If you didn't think, and they were upset. And I was like, look, if you didn't think it had value, why were you trying to book it? I get it. Everybody wants something for free. I'm running a business. I need a certain amount of income. My expenses are a certain amount. And if I don't do that, why are you doing it? Why? You'll get frustrated, you'll get stressed out, and you'll make videos of all the other people out there making videos that Airbnb doesn't make money and Vrbo doesn't make money and the market is crashing and this is terrible and why would anyone do it? Well, I'm telling you right now, if competition has increased like where I have, it has tripled. When I first started, only 52 Airbnbs. It's almost 150 now. So, lots of competition, but I'm a 4-bedroom house. I want families. I want certain things. And I stick to that. People that are looking for that, because of how everything works now, they will find it, right? And we've been doing it long enough that we have over 100 reviews. We're Superhost, all the rest of that stuff. You got to work towards it. The beginning's going to be hard. Next, we constantly get asked, can you waive the cleaning fee? Holy mac. They're staying 2 days and they don't want to pay the cleaning fee. And our cleaning fee is half of what it actually costs to clean the house. The answer is no. Book direct. We constantly get asked, constantly. Repeaters want to book direct. They've stayed there a couple of times. No, only through the app. And if they don't want to book with us because of that, I'm okay with it. Yes, it costs more, but there's a reason for that. Everybody knows what it is. Do not start taking direct bookings. Okay? The old days was before Airbnb and Vrbo came along. Quick little lesson: weekly rentals have always been around, and they were always one full week. It was tough. You could get them rented for the summer. Rest of the time, you're empty. Next, I just want to say most guests are wonderful. You never hear from them. This is the crazy thing about guests. They will check in 5:30. Door goes off. I know they're in. They'll check out 9:30 in the morning. Door goes off. I know they've left. Wow. Never hear anything the whole time they were there. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. No notes on the counter, no nothing. They're just, they booked in, they booked out. We get, we're cleaning the house. Boop. Review done by guests. Amber left us a review. And I'm like, oh, wow. Finish the house up, give them their review. Their review shows up, it's 5-star, it's glowing. Some people write a paragraph. Some people write a book. Some people leave one line. I'm a one-line kind of guy because, I'm not a writer. I should really have my wife leave the reviews. They would be much more specific and glowing. But anyways, and if it was if you weren't a very good guest, you'd be detailed about that. But anyways, it's absolutely amazing. Never hear from them. So that's the crazy thing about guests. The good guests, you never hear from. They never tell you they're checking in. Hey, we've checked in. The place is wonderful. Never did that. We're checking out. We're checking out early. We do get that every now and again. Hey, we're leaving at 8 a.m. instead of 11. Well, we'll head over right away. Because it's hard to turn the house around. Right? And you don't want to cut corners. You just don't. Got to have it done. Breakage. This is the big one. We've had a couple of breakages. We had a coffee table get broken. We had a stovetop, glass stovetop get chipped. We've had a light get smashed. We've had the lighthouse that we have in front of the property smashed with a hockey stick. They said it was an accident. It wasn't an accident. It was a hockey tournament in the middle of winter. Kid got upset, hit the lighthouse with his hockey stick. They did phone me. I did charge them $300 because that's the deposit I collect. It's right in my house rules. $300 house deposit. Any damage, we will make the claim. Airbnb will pay up to $300 immediately. It's in the rules. Everybody knows it. Damage happens. You have to take responsibility for it. But please understand, soon as you make the claim for anything that's damaged into the house, every guest will say it wasn't them. I had one threaten to sue me. That's right. Where do you live? What's your address? Give me your SIN number. They wanted I'm calling my lawyer. I'm going to sue you. I work for a law firm. You know what my response was? We're putting the $485 claim through. You will be charged the $300 right away, and Airbnb will do the claim. And if you don't like that, too bad. That was my text response. We got the $300. They disputed the rest. We never got the rest. I could up it to $500, but $300, I think, can cover coffee tables, lamps, maybe some damage to a couch. It's not going to cover the cost of a couch. Whew. Put a nice couch in and it gets ruined, you're ruined. Another thing, we don't allow the pets. Dog hair, especially cat hair. Holy macarolis. We had someone sneak one in and they were there for 3 weeks. We got lucky. We didn't have another booking for 5 days. Well, 2 couches went to the dump. We made a claim for that. We did not get it. We got the $300. They said they didn't have a pet. We took pictures, sent it in. They said they didn't have a pet. There's poop in the backyard. We took pictures and sent it in. They said we didn't have a pet. It wasn't us. It's just amazing how people will do things and then they get caught and they'll automatically say, that's not us. Unbelievable. Guests are nuts. I just want to let you know your guests are nuts, especially if they're on vacation. They will just do crazy ass stuff. I think it's hilarious because I do crazy ass stuff when I'm on vacation too. Okay? So just understand, even though they're great guests, they're not having parties, they're not really causing damage, but are they? Yeah, bedding, especially the bedding. The stains and stuff that happen in bedding, because us adults do crazy stuff, sometimes cannot be cleaned. And this is very hard to make a claim on. Okay? Very hard to make a claim on. So, we kind of now know how much that kind of craziness costs. And we've built it into the price. So, we know we have to replace it more often than we want it. And that's just the way it is. We're pretty good at getting stains out. But wine and oils and all kinds of stuff is, that stuff. People are crazy. And they do crazy things. Dirty people. Some guests are just plain dirty. They wouldn't sweep the floor. They wouldn't clean up they spill stuff all over the place. They'll walk around the house and we find pop stains, juice stains, coffee stains. We know they're Caesar stains because all the bottles are at the back door and we collect them and take them in for them. We do the garbage, we do the recycling, they're all at the back door, and unless you're staying a long time, we take care of that. We don't want you doing that. Right? And yeah, we get, a couple bucks for the bottles. But when there's 5 vodka bottles in there, and a couple of gin bottles, and a whole bunch of mixed bottles, they're drinking, which you should be. You're on vacation. Well, if you want to. But they're dirty, and they don't clean up. They don't even know. And they think because they're renting, they don't have to, even though it's in the house rules. So be ready for that. Dirty, but not so dirty that you can't get the house ready. If you can't get the house ready, $300 charge, 1-star review. We had one of those. I've only given out 1-star review and 4 3-star reviews. So just so you know, they follow the house rules, everything is great, and we can get the house turned around by 4 o'clock, hour leeway there. I'll give you a 5-star review. That's kind of how I do it. Then if they check out late, or we're really can't get the house done by 5 o'clock, or something like that, right? Where I got to call in reinforcements, which I've had to do because we're cleaning and we need another person because we can't get it ready by 5 o'clock. 4-star review, and maybe even a 3. Okay? We cannot turn the house around. It is impossible, and we'd have to cancel the next guest. We've been lucky. We've had a couple of these where we absolutely could not get the house ready. They were so dirty, we couldn't do it. And we had one guest try and clean it up. Made it worse. And we just couldn't get the floors clean. And we couldn't. We did them 7 times. I don't know what they did on it. We haven't figured it out to this date. But we have hardwood floors. And we're a high-end place. We couldn't believe it. So we gave them a 1-star review. They weren't happy. And they texted me, why'd you give me a 1-star review? And I texted them back. It has taken us 4 days to get the house ready. We are very lucky that we did not have a booking for 6 days. We are very lucky. If this happened in July, we would just be absolutely hooped. Another crazy thing guests have done. We're cleaning the house and our queen size bed. So you pull it apart, you're cleaning it. It's full of Cheetos. It's full of Cheetos. It's orange. Now I'm a Bear fan. I like orange, but holy man. It is it's full of Cheetos. It is ground into the bedding full of Cheetos. So, can we get that clean? Was the question. So we bundled it all up and got it all clean. We'll have new sets just in case this happens. We don't have to wash them and then put them on the bed. And luckily we got it clean. But it was Cheeto dust ground into the bed, inside underneath the cover. And you couldn't see it until you pulled it apart. Oh my Lord, I don't know what they were thinking. Next, over-texting. Over-texting. People over-text. Text. And it doesn't make any sense. And I just, you have to respond to everything. It's aggravating, the over-texting. But they do it. Not very common. Not texting, not hearing, is more common than getting over-texting. But as a host, do not over-text. It drives your guests crazy, and it gives you a lower review. So thank you for tuning in for our crazy things. Let's see if I missed anything. No. Have yourself a great week, a great month, and I'll see you in the future.